werewolf called the Loup Garou. It moves, and then if you want to take it further, you can make it dance. So what you'll need is your picture of the Loup Garou. You got legs and his arms and his body. You got some, they're called split pins or paper fasteners. You need 4 of those, the short ones. You need some string, scissors, a hole punch, and markers or crayons. So first what you'll want to do is you color in the picture. So you always want to color before you cut, because that makes it easier for you to color and hold the paper down while you're coloring. So go ahead and color your werewolf, and then we'll start from there, from cutting. So what you want to do is cut around where the dotted lines are to make it easier for you to cut. We put dotted lines around it in an easier way to cut, or you can cut closer if you want to get the details, but easier to cut the dotted lines. To recycle all of your scraps, and then we're going to put it together with the split pins. So on each piece you will see that there are black dots. Where the black dots are is where you want to put the hole punches. So if you want to be exact, you can kind of hold him up to a window, and then if you look from the bottom, you'll be able to see where the hole punch is about to go. Okay, so he has 2 on his shoulders and then 2 on his hips. So you only want to do the black hole punches first. So let's do those. Okay. Right. So the holes that are more toward the bottom, that's what you're going to put the split pin in. These ones with the X are for string to make him dance. So if you're not going to make him dance, just don't punch these holes. But if you are going to make him dance, you need to punch these. So on the arms, it's the top ones that the string goes through. Or you could kind of punch them off a little to the side if you think you're going to forget which one is which, so you can still kind of see that that was an X. And then the ones closer to the bottom on the legs, that is where you're going to put the string for him to dance. Okay, so now we're going to put him together. We're going to put first his arms on. So we're going to go, if you punched both holes, you want the bottom hole for his arm. You want to put it behind his body, and then put the split pin in there, and then you're going to flip it over and mash it down on each side. So we'll do the other arm, goes behind. The bottom hole, if you cut both, if you punched out both, a bottom hole, put it in there. Flip it over, put one on both sides. Okay, then we're going to do his legs the same way. want to make sure that the leg that's facing out goes the right way. We're going to put that again. So this one is the top hole for his legs. Okay, so now we've got a werewolf that moves, like his arms and legs. Like if you wiggle him, his arms and legs will move, and he'll just go all kind of crazy ways. So this is already good. But if you want to go to the next level, we will go to the next level. So flip him over. Okay, so what you're going to do is get a little piece of string. You're going to put it, so it just has to be long enough so that you can tie a knot on each side into these holes. So I'm going to do it like about as long as my hand. And I'm going to cut it. It's better that you do too much than too little, because then you won't be able to tie it. So then I'm going to put it through the hole. And I'm going to tie it. I'm going to make it a double knot. I'm going to tie one more time so that it is tight. All right, then I'm going to go through the other hole. I'm going to tie a knot. Okay, so the arms are connected. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the legs. I'm going to put a string on into each of these holes on. Now I'm going to put a piece of string connecting his legs together, and in this bottom hole I'm going to tie a double knot on one side, one knot, two knots, then I'm going to connect it to his other leg. And then do a double knot. I want it kind of tight. I don't really want it that loose, because that changes how he dances. Just take your time. It's a little irritating, but you can do it. Okay. So those two are connected. Now his arms and legs are connected. Now we need to connect them together. So we want a piece of string about as long, like from his neck to his feet, and cut it. It's better to have extra to cut off later than not enough. Now you're going to tie a knot on the string that's between his arms. Double knot. Then I'm going to put it underneath the one that's between the legs, and then I'm going to tie a double knot there, and we're almost done. Loup, Garou will be dancing in no time. He's already starting to try. Ooh, creepy. Okay. Second knot. There you go. You can already see that you can pull. And it starts to move. There is a link below to the story of this werewolf that lived just 10 minutes from us. You can also visit his last footprint. There is a map on your paper. It's not even a 10-minute drive. You can find the rock where he left his last footprint. Okay, we'll see you later.